out tonight. We're doing a little bit of water transfer because the only way we get water here is got to run it in the well here. Clean it back it. But we got no other place to go, so this is how we get water. You know, living out in the outback, you know, this is in Iowa, okay? But we're in the outback because, well, you know, Kansas allows the thieves to steal your money. And I just got a letter, the very disturbing news, that the FDIC said, well, go fuck yourself. And basically, Mr. Watson and Mr. Steve Wakefield stole my money, and there ain't no protection. So basically, if you got an account in Great Western, people, you better get your money out of that account and get the hell out of anything with FDIC attached to it, because it's not insured. By God, I learned the hard way. I mean, really the hard way. My money is not insured. I got a letter here from the FDIC. Right here it is. That's FDIC, people. FDIC. That money is stolen. And guess what? They told me to go to hell. They're not going to cover 1 iota cent on it. That means, guess what? I lose everything. I lose everything. I live in a freaking camper because some asshole stole my fucking money. And guess what? There's no fucking insurance on nothing. It's the FDIC is dirty. Dirty people. The banks are dirty. Get your money out of the banks immediately. Run. Bail out of the banks because there ain't no money. Because the government can't even freaking insure my money. And that's changed compared to everybody else's. But you're talking when these people done to me, they stole almost $1 million of my assets and destroyed everything, my entire life. For over 10 years of hard work, breaking rock for a living. You can see, I don't have nothing really much. Basically, I have a freaking old air compressor. Old air compressor. That's my old air compressor. An old junk Toyota that's blown motor out of it. I got an old dump truck. I got a blown car. I ran the wheels off of them. I got an old mixer, wore out way over there. I got a fuel tank that, I don't know, I picked it up somewhere on the dump somewhere. It's an old skid loader, wore out. My boats wore out. My trailers wore out. Everything's freaking wore out. And guess what? I am supposed to finance the United States of America on my own fucking back. Because nobody gives a shit about poor disabled vets that are homeless, that lives in a fucking RV. There ain't no fucking support for nobody. They allow fucking money to be stolen from me. They cater to the thieves. They cater to the thieves that steal my money. I am so pissed. I don't know what to do. So if you have any suggestions, I'm going to post this again tonight. I was going to show you guys a little bit, but Best Buy is closing the doors in Council Bluffs here the 1st of October, I heard. So we're going to be kissing that store goodbye. And at least there were some nice people work there. The store did turn a lot of numbers, but Best Buy, well, corporate says we got to shut it down. So they're going to close the doors. So that's another job that are missing in Council Bluffs. But what am I supposed to do? Here in the middle of nowhere, no lights, no power, because I'm not entitled to have power even, you know? Unless I use solar, and that's in the camper. I got solar in there, but that's because, you know, the sun shined a little bit today, but winter's coming, and I'm going to be freaking out here in the woods without no power, no heat, no nothing, because I don't deserve to have anything the way the government looks at, especially the banks. FDIC, the bank commissioner in South Dakota, they decided that, listen, Ken don't need to have nothing because he's a homeless vet. And he made this money and he lost it because someone took it out from his bank account illegally. I will post all the receipts that I have, and I will put them online. I want to show the world how fucked up the United States is that cannot cover any small hits, basically. They allow people to destroy my home. They allow people to steal my cash out of my bank accounts and just charge everything illegally. It wasn't my signature on the goddamn withdrawals. The guy stole my freaking identity, and I can't get nobody to do nothing about it. This is horrifying. I don't know what to do. I am so mad. I see why people go postal on people. Because guess why? They fucking got robbed. You know, and then they're homeless. And I'm not even on drugs. I mean, fuck. I am a sober individual. I gotta take my asthma medicine, but that's about it. But fuck. I'm fucking speechless. I'm really speechless. This is fucking horrible. This is fucking horrible. I live out in the nowhere, man. Look. Nowhere. This is nowhere. You see nowhere. Nothing. No lights. Nothing. It's dark. There's a house way over there. But fuck, I live out in the middle of nowhere. And guess what? I'm not entitled to have anything. Not fucking lights, not fucking power, not supposed to have anything. Because the United States does not want me to have nothing, because I fought for my country and I fought for your rights. It's pretty shitty, ain't it? A disabled vet fought for everything, had his money stolen, and there ain't no fucking support for anybody here. I would almost say recommend, instead of just fleeing Kansas, flee the United States, because there's no fucking rights. And the only thing I can suggest is maybe I go ahead and call some people up and suggest, since, you know, they're overseas, maybe Saudi Oil can raise some money up for me, and we can put it up here for fuel, and put a $2,000 a gallon of fuel, because fuck it, the American people must have all kinds of money, because hell, they can steal it, but they don't earn it, you know? So maybe the thieves can have to spend a little more money on fuel. Maybe this way I can get a fucking check somewhere along the line, because at least a fuel company will probably write me a check if I go to work for them, you know, for expiration or something. But I'm not going to get no job around here. It's piddly shit what I do. I build an inlet. Wow, that's it. I built 3 fucking inlets this year. I haven't made no money at all, hardly. Insurance taking most of it. Everything that I make, insurance takes. So how in the hell am I supposed to survive? I get a small disability check, and it barely covers even the freaking what light bill that I have. You can see it's pretty dark out here, and I'm running on a battery. Everything runs off a battery, solar if I can. It's horrifying. See the battery. So basically, this is a pump transferring water into the camper. That's the only thing I got. This is my fucking life. Pretty sad, ain't it? I'm a disabled vet, and I have no fucking rights. And people have treated me like shit for too many years. I'm so fed up. And my poor dogs, they're fed up too. But they're really quiet tonight because they're pissed off too. They know that their dad's upset. And guess what? I have every right to be upset, because the American people has let me down once again. Left me behind firefighting lines. Left me for dead. This is the 3rd time. So, you know what? People like me get tired of fucking counting on anybody. So if you want something from me, you're going to have to pay up front. I'm not going to fucking donate no more. I'm going to tell everybody that I know not to donate no more. And I want to recommend, do not bank at Great Western Bank. They will allow your money to be stolen. You will not have no rights. They do not protect your rights as a civilian or even as a client or a customer. They will steal your money. I will show you eBay receipts and PayPal receipts that matches, and I will show you Great Western letter as well. But I'm transferring water tonight, so I can maybe take a shower tomorrow, because I had to drive up to town to get water at a gas station. It's a bitch in the wintertime when it gets cold. So it's not a happy life, but